I'm just worried they're gonna get caught. Hi guys, it's Sinead and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm reacting to episode 8 of Top Form. I am very excited for this episode. I feel like we're finally, hopefully, out of the woods where Johnny is concerned, because not a fan of that man. And yeah, I'm excited to see what this is about. I'm very curious because I don't know where the rest of this is going to be going. Maybe we will have Jen meeting Akin's grandma in this episode. That'd be really nice. But yeah, hope you guys will enjoy it. Before we do get into it, I just want to say a quick massive thank you to all my amazing patrons and channel members. And if you're interested in joining either of those for uncut and exclusive reactions to things like Top Form, the links will be in the description below, along with my social media and my PO box. And if you want to subscribe, that's always greatly appreciated. Now, without further ado, let's get into today's video.
Oh my god ลูกอ้อนสุดๆไปเลยค่ะแคปกันให้ทันนะคะแคปกันให้ทันนะคะ
No. I spoke way too soon.
พวกเราก็เลยมีเซอร์ไพรส์มาให้ใช่ไหม
ครับผมทางละครของเรานะครับจะมีอย่าลืมซื้อบัตรกันเยอะนะครับ
ขอบคุณมากสำหรับวันนี้ที่มารายการของลูกจันนะคะกับรายการอะไรคะทำให้ครั้ง
I appreciate that little bit of pettiness from Akin, though I don't know if the fans are gonna receive that well, or if they're gonna like think, oh, look at them flirting, which, oh no. I'm assuming that's who we have to worry about. So is this a flashback then? Because we didn't get to see any fallout from her assumedly putting something in Akin's drink, so now I just remember that that's something I should be worrying about. Great.
ทำไมตอนนี้ไม่เห็นน่ารักเหมือนตอนเมาเลย
That's like the least he deserves.
เอาคืนแค่นี้นะ
Great.
พี่อาคิน
Younger brother?
คือผมมาแคสซีรีส์รักใสๆหัวใจไว้บอดเวอร์ชันรีเมคครับผมไม่คิดว่าจะมีโอกาสได้เจอ
Wait, several white boys? Why does that sound like a parody of, what was it? Boys Over Flowers? Is that what it's called?
พี่
จอห์นนี่
เล่นละครเวทีกับพี่อาคินด้วย
I didn't probably enjoy that way too much. In front of the kid?
พี่จอนนี่ครับขายน้ำอะไรหรอครับพี่ขายแบบไหนหรอครับขายแบบ
Right in front of the kid?
พี่คินเคยเล่นซีรีส์เรื่องชุดที่นารุใส่ด้วยไหมครับ
Oh no.
มากเลยนะ
Ah!
เชื่อครับ
Oh my goodness.
ห้ามเลยนะ
The way they smile at each other though.
พี่ขอยืมชุดเราหน่อยดิ
Number one, I don't even
พี่
think
จะเอาชุดผมไปทำอะไรหรอครับ
Akin could fit into that. Number two, kind of side-eyeing Jin's intentions here. Oh no! Ooh, love that shirt. Oh no.
แล้วฉันต้องทำอะไรอ่ะ ถ่ายโปรโมทกับแคทรุ่นรีเมคเหรอ ไหนอ่ะนารุอยู่ไหน
No! I mean, I appreciate
ไม่
his...
มีใครทั้งนั้นเลยครับ
Oh no.
มีแค่พี่กับผม
Oh no. Yeah. No, put your foot down.
นะครับพี่คิน นะ
ไม่
นะ
ไม่
Is that the water
ผม
bottle
มา
that
เห็น
was...
พี่ในชุดนี้
ทำไร
This man literally went on his
ก็
knees
ผ
to
มอยาก
see
เห็นพี่ใน
him
ตอนนั้น
in a
แบบ
school
ที่ไม่ใช่
uniform.
ดูในผับแบบนี้ไงครับ ทรงผมสุดไอคอนิกของพี่อาคินอะปิดเฮ้ยปิดเดี๋ยวนี้เลยนะ ฉันไม่อยากเห็น
The music change up. Oh my word. Oh no. The way Akin was trying so hard not to make eye contact with him, he's like, I will not fall for the puppy eyes.
ตอนนั้นผมเกือบได้เป็นดาราด้วยนะ มีทางซีรีส์เข้ามาที่โรงเรียนผม พอเขาเข้ามาในห้องผมอยู่นาน
Oh,
เล
I
ย
think I
เพื่อน
might
ผมเขาก็เสนอ
remember
ตัว
something
ไป
like
หลาย
this.
คนว่าอยากไปแคสเรื่องนี้ แต่สุดท้าย เขาก็ชี้มาที่ผม แต่ตอนนั้นผม
Oh,
รู้
that's
สึกว่า
wild.
ผมก็แอบเสียดาย
Because he wants to catch up with him.
เสียดาย
And
ทำ
he
ไม
could have caught up with him sooner.
ถ้าผมรู้ว่าปฏิเสธไปแล้ว แล้วผมต้องใช้ชีวิตแบบไม่มีเป้าหมายมาตั้ง10 ปี
Oh my goodness, without a purpose,
ก่อนจะ
this
ได้มาเจอ
drama
พี่
king.
ว่าผมอิจฉาคนอื่นแค่ไหนอะที่เขาได้มีโอกาสรู้จักพี่คินในตอนนั้นนะ
I have to give Jin's actor credit because those same lines could come off very gross, where it almost sounds like it's the other person's fault for just, you know, living their life. Whereas here it just kind of sounds like a love, not a love confession because he's already done that, but you know, just a way to express how much Akin means to him.
แต่ไม่มีใครได้เจอฉันในแบบที่จุนเจอนะ
I think it's because Jin doesn't make it sound like he's talking out of bitterness. This man just caves whenever Jin asks for the slightest favor, and I'm kind of living for it.
ทำไม จะได้ไม่ต้องมาบ่นเสียดายไงว่าคนอื่นเจอฉันก่อนเปลี่ยนเลยนะ
What? You're not even
เปลี่ยน
gonna.
นะ แล้วก็จะหันมาดูว่าฉันจะบอก
You're not even gonna stand guard outside to make sure no
รับ
one
ทราบครับ
accidentally comes in. I much prefer the way his hair is styled right now to the earlier episodes because you can actually properly see his eyes. I'm honestly just shocked that Akin and that kid are supposed to be wearing the exact same uniform, same size. Oh, he looks so embarrassed.
นี่ ถ้านายหัวเราะฉันนะ ฉันเอานายตายแน่
ถึงตอนนี้ทรงจะไม่ให้
แต่ตอนนั้นน่ะ ฉันฮอตมากเลยนะ สาวๆ เนี่ยวิ่งตามกันตึม แต่ว่า
I feel like you're trying to press his jealousy button right now.
ชุมแน่นไปหน่อย
Yeah.
ผมเชื่อแล้วครับ
I don't think this man's listening to anything. I'm just worried they're gonna get caught. How has no one noticed the fact that they're wearing matching necklaces though? Oh crap, from the sound of it. Oh, okay, no, for a moment I was like, from the sound of it, it looks like that is the problematic bottle of water that was taken in the previous. So I guess, I assumed it was something was going to be done. I can't remember if I just assumed that something was going to be done to the bottle of water or if I saw something be done to the bottle of water. I'll have to go check. but if I just assumed it, maybe it's just that the fan took it, not that they like tried to put something in it, as like a creepy keepsake. Oh my goodness, this poor man's uniform. That is. Oh my goodness. That was a beautiful shot, by the way. Very simplistic, but very beautiful. The fact that this is a place where there's only curtains and no door that they can lock is kind of stressing me out just a little bit. At least he didn't accidentally rip the man's uniform. So the fact that he's doing this in the kid's uniform, I'm really hoping that they'll at least wash it before they give it back to him. You know, I would have generally just assumed this to be an editing choice, the snapping of light that looks like someone taking pictures, but because we had someone taking pictures of his fight with Johnny, I don't know if I can make that assumption anymore. Oh crap! No, I can't. Oh no. Oh no. Ooh, that's a great shirt.
ว่าไอ้ซีรักใสๆเนี่ยเป็นจูบแรกของฉันเลยนะ
แล้วมันตลกยังไงอะครับ จูบแรกมันก็ต้องโรแมนติกไม่ใช่หรอ
I mean, generally, not when it's
ไป
on
รถตาม
set.
ปูอะฉันก็เลยชอบตอบไปว่าจูบแรกของฉันน่ะคือจูบกับแมวที่บ้าน
That's cute.
แบบนี้ดีขึ้นไหมครับ
But no, I'm just super stressed about
ต้องแบบนี้สิ
the fallout because I'm assuming the fan is going to be pretty angry.
ผมไม่
Oh. I appreciate proper cheek kisses like that where it's not them just like doing the weird almost sniff kiss that they do in some shows. It's not something that I'm familiar with outside of dramas, so I just always find it a little bit unnatural. Oh, the person acquired it like a freaking memento slash accessory. Oh, it's already been
พี่
released.
เขมรแกก็เล่นดีเหมือนกัน
I mean, that makes
ยังฟัน
sense.
ธงว่า
Sorry.
เป็นผมไม่ได้หรอกครับ
ผมว่าพี่ได้สู้
So would he win Best Supporting Actor? I didn't see it properly.
ๆขอบคุณครับไปแล้วนะ
I think that was a pretty nice interaction,
ขอ
not
โทษนะครับ
weird at
มั่นใจ
all.
ตัวเองหน่อยสิเจอกันอีกแล้วนะคะ
In comparison to this.
ก็ไปทำงานปกติอะครับ
แล้วหลังจากทำงานพี่อาคินไปไหนต่อล่ะคะ
This is so awkward because you can very much tell that she's not aware of how strangely invasive the way she's asking the questions can be.
แล้วก็คง จะชอบตลอดไป
The thing that I'm struggling with here is whether she is so separated from reality, and I'm sorry, I don't know how else to say it, but the thing that I'm struggling with here is whether or not she is cognizant of the fact that she just revealed that she knows, because that sounded like a threat, but all her other behavior is so overwhelming that I also wouldn't find it hard to believe that she happened to reveal that she was spying on him without meaning to. I'm taking it as a threat though.
พี่อาคินคะ
Okay, I think we're about to get confirmation about that threat thing.
ไปทุกช่วงเวลาของชีวิตเลยนะ
That definitely felt like a threat.
ขนาดนี้แล้ว ไม่ใช่ก็เหมือนใช่แล้วครับ พี่กังวลอะไรเนี่ย
My question is, if he, I'm pretty sure we know that Jin is gonna win. But if he doesn't, is Akin just gonna like find a way to justify staying with him? Because I don't think Akin's gonna be happy with the idea of breaking up with him just because he didn't get the award. That would actually be quite an interesting conflict to see play out, especially because Akin's character is not prone to just saying like, oh, you know, I'm not holding to that.
ถ้ามีใครมาเห็นเข้า มันจะดูไม่ดี ทำไมล่ะครับ พี่คิดไปเจอเรื่องอะไรที่ทำให้ไม่สบายใจหรือเปล่า
You're not gonna tell him, are you?
ไม่มีอะไรหรอก
At this point, Jin needs to have like a certified degree in reading
เดี๋ยวฉันไปอาบน้ำนอน
Akin's tone of voice because it's the only way he's ever gleaning any information. I am so stressed. And I know this is part of like him having to do the character growth thing, but I'm still stressed because this is a very, 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 oh damn, okay,
หาซื้อ
him
ได้ทั่วไปนี่หว่า
consoling himself. I mean, I appreciate that because it makes his attempt at denial more believable. Like, okay, he checked, it's very easily accessible as possible. The amount of paranoia I have right now. I so badly wanted to be Jin. Oh, well, hell no.
เนี่ยคิน ถ้ามีอะไรก็คุยกับพี่ได้นะ
You need to talk to someone about it.
เมื่อวานผม
You
เจอใคร
basically had someone break into your house. I don't care if the door was open, which is a weird thought to me that anyone would leave their doors unlocked, but that's a South African thing for you. If you're entering without someone's permission,
นายจำเหตุการณ์ซาแซงเมื่อ5 ปีก่อนได้ไหมล่ะ
thank
โชคดี
you.
นะที่พี่หนิงเขาตามจับตัวมาได้ก่อนพี่ว่าจะขอพี่หนิงเพิ่มการ์ดให้นายแล้วกัน
Or you can just move in with your boyfriend for a bit, but that would require you talking to him about
คุณ
it.
ย่าคุณย่าไม่เอาดิพี่ คุณย่าท่านบอกว่า เขียนจดหมายทำให้อยากคุยกันมากกว่า
I mean, I would say you can send me all the letters you want, just have a phone in case of emergency so you can contact me if you fall or anything like that. Oh yes, please approach him while he's not alone so that
น้องครับ
พี่อาคินยังนุ่ม
ถ
เห
อ
มื
ย
อน
ไป
เดิ
ด้วย
ม
นะ
เล
ครับ
ยอะ
No, don't enable is not the right word, but
จดหมายมาให้ค่ะ
จดหมาย
พี่อาคินต้องดีใจแน่ๆเลยอะคุณย่าพี่อาคินน่ารักมากๆเลยนะคะ
oh, okay. I mean, yeah, everything else was very, very gross, but the entering someone's house and reading their letters thing feels so extra invasive because the other things you can kind of maybe try and explain away in a sense of, you know, there not being any ill intention connected to it. Well, okay, a lot of it not. But some of it you can kind of try and give the benefit of the doubt. These two things,
เชี่ยอะไรเนี่ย
งั้นรูปพวกนี้มันมาได้ยังไง เกิดอะไรขึ้น
มันมาที่หน้าตึก ตามไปก็ไม่เจอ มันน่าจะรู้ทางหนีที่ไล่เป็นอย่างดี
Yeah, I think he's in shock right now, at the very least, if not a potential anxiety or panic attack.
แค่หลักฐานจากกล้องวงจรปิดเนี่ย
Oh! I'm just realizing I think this is not from what's it called? It's about a guy time traveling. I can't remember what it's called, but it's actually one of my favorite Thai BLs that I wasn't expecting to have be a favorite.
เพราะพฤติกรรมซาแซงแบบมันไม่มีกลุ่มแฟนคลับที่ไหนเอามันหรอก มันจะโดนล่าแม่มดจากกลุ่มแฟนคลับไปอีกสักพักใหญ่ๆเลย
Yeah, but that might just drive her to act even more rashly.
สำหรับผมว่าไม่มีอะไรสำคัญไปกว่าพี่แล้วครับ
It kind of also looks like it's been a while and he's just been completely disassociated until Jin broke through with that hug, if that makes sense. I'm glad they kind of had to tell him, because I feel like Jin might have, Akin might have tried to solve this on his own without involving Jin, and obviously because Jin's the other person in the photos, they had to tell him. So now they can be there for each other and maybe think of a plan together.
ถ้าผมคิดเรื่องบ้าๆแบบไหนขึ้นมาเรื่องแบบนี้ก็คงไม่เกิดขึ้น
It was risky, so what you can learn from this is maybe don't do it in places that are technically relatively public, like obviously not public, but like keep it to your house, basically, or motel rooms, or at least a place that has a door that you can lock.
ผมจะแก้ไขเรื่องนี้เอง ผมจะปกป้องพี่
It's a very sweet sentiment, but honestly, I don't know how you guys are gonna fix this.
เกิด
Oh
มีตำหนิ
goodness.
ขึ้นมาเราไปชอบไหวเหรอ
Oh, you're...
ถึงเวลาเชือด
I don't think we've met you before. You know what would be fantastic? And unfortunately, I don't think things are gonna work out that easily. But as if Akin's stalker turns out to be this man's daughter, and so him having his daughter be the reason for everything that is going on with his and the other company's artist might make it so he kind of just has to suck it up and not cause trouble right now and just bear with Akin and Jin's antics. That would be fantastic, but unfortunately I don't think it's going to be that simple.
ผมกับจิน เราเป็นพี่น้องจริงๆครับ
Oh, I understand the need for it, but again, really not a good idea. And people forget that with these interviews, a lot of the times you can set boundaries ahead of time. So basically saying things like, okay, we'll do this, we won't do it live, so that we can ensure that this is edited to what we are okay with, and you aren't allowed to broach certain topics. And if you can't agree to that, we're not allowing you to air the interview, because it's their likeness that is being filmed and you have a right to your likeness until the contract is signed. And if they break the contract, then they're liable. So they could have said, you know, we're not taking questions about who is involved in the scandal. We are trying to keep it very surface level. We'll answer any questions only related to Akin himself, and that's that. And they could have had that control, so it's not as uncontrollable as I think the show is trying to make it feel. So yeah, the fact that they're saying something that could be proven to be false just because the photos are out there with a very unreliable source, I don't think is the best choice. This is very, very complicated. I kind of want to see him go into overprotective
ล
brother
บรูป
mode.
ที่มีทั้งหมดซะ
Can we trust that she doesn't have this backed up in 5,000 different places?
ดี มีคนเขาอยากคุยกับเธอต่อ
Is it gonna be Jin? I kind of want it to be Jin. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Akin will probably handle this much more level-headed than.
พี่ถอดของ
ที่
I.
ผ่านมา
Okay.
หนูแค่อยากให้พี่อาคินเห็นหนูบ้างจำหนูได้บ้าง
Yeah, but you could have done that without not respecting him, and I think that's the thing that sometimes gets skewed in these situations is you can absolutely adore someone or what you think they are, but that doesn't mean you're actually respecting them, because if you had any respect for them as an actual human being, you would not be invading their privacy in that manner.
ตาของพี่อาคินแต่ไม่เหมือนคนเดิมกับที่หนูเคยรู้จักถึงพี่อาคินจะยังยกโทษให้หนูไม่ได้
Yet, that's an assumption of forgiveness that you
ยังไม่เสร็จ
shouldn't
พอให้
have.
หนูตลอดไป
And this is why, as much as it's his choice to either drop the charges or to not, I still don't necessarily think it's a good idea. Not necessarily the charges, because what would that get you? But maybe a restraining order might be a good idea.
โอ้ก็จะเป็นเซนส์ของพี่เหมือนกัน
Unless the charges come with mandatory therapy. The only thing that I'm scared about is Akin is being so generous with how he's handling this and very kind and understanding, but it feels like it's rewarding this terrible behavior. Because she got to talk with her idol, she got to touch him, she got to interact with him for a, lot longer than most fans would ever.
สวัสดีแขกผู้มีเกียรติและสวัสดีผู้ชมทางบ้านทุกท่าน
Wait, we're cutting to the award after that?
กูเลยมีไอเดียว่าอยากจะทำภาคต่อเป็นภาพยนตร์เลยอยากให้มึงกลับมารับบทนำ
แต่ดูทรงที่เรียกผมมา
Yeah, it
เนี่ย
feels like there's a but.
ว่าจะมีใครสักคนได้รูปไปก่อนพวกเรา ที่พวกเราเข้าถึงข้อมูลของพวกมันไม่ได้ง่าย
Do you have a suspicion, or are you just
ๆ
fearing the
ช่วงนี้มึงก็ระวัง
worst?
ตัวหน่อย
They both look great, my goodness.
ตื่นเต้นไหม
สุดๆเลยครับ
I was kind of waiting for Jin to do something
ขอบคุณนะครับ
in
พี่
contribution of the situation, but
ขอบคุณทำไมอ่ะ
I guess it's fine that
ฉันไม่ทำอะไรเลย
Akin resolved it on his own.
ที่ผมทำให้พี่ มันยังน้อยไปด้วยซ้
Their height difference is kind of giving me life right now. I don't know why now of all times, but yes.
ฉันจะปล่อยให้นายมีข้อบกพร่องไม่ได้หรอกนะ เพราะวันเนี้ย
Guys, again, it feels like we're kind of doing this in somewhere relatively public. I don't know if this is a good idea.
เชิญคุณคิมให้เกียรติมาเป็นผู้เชิญรางวัลด้วยครับ
Ooh, I don't know why he's looking extra fine right now.
ดีมากเลยครับ ที่ผมได้มาเชิญรางวัลที่ผมเคยได้ตอนอายุ22ทีเป็นตัวเลขคร่าวๆก็
I was expecting some place that looked a little bit more grand, but
ถือเป็นจุ
sure.
ดเริ่มรางวัลนักแสดงหน้าใหม่ยอดเยี่ยมปีนี้ได้แก่
I mean, that smile feels like it says everything, but let's hear it.
จินจากละครเรื่องดาวคนคู่ครับ
I mean, could it have been any better for Jin to be presented this award by the very person that motivated him to get it in the first place? That's actually a really cool trophy. And that poster is giving everything. I so badly wish that series was real.
พอดีผมเตรียมโพยมา
Oh no, I'm nervous.
บทนำในละครดาวคนคู่ครับ ขอขอบคุณโปรดิวเซอร์เจดครับ ขอบคุณพวกกับฮ่องเต้
Akin is looking at him
แล้ว
right
ก็ขอ
now.
ขอบคุณทีมงานทุกๆคนในละครดาวคนคู่ครับ ที่ร่วมแรงร่วมใจ
Okay, I'm nervous. The pause.
รางวัลนี้ จะเป็นจุดเริ่มต้นของความหวังของผมนะครับ
That was very well put, because only they really know what all that meant, and it wasn't too intense. That was actually one of the best speeches I've ever heard. That includes real life speeches that you usually hear at these kinds of events. Crap.
นี่ครับ
Not them. Like in their fancy suits. At assumedly a hotel afterwards.
พี่คิด เวลากิน อย่าพูด เดี๋ยวติดคอ
Why does Jin look like he's jealous of the... Is that cheesecake or... Yeah, no. This man's priorities have suddenly become very clear to him.
แล้วตอนนี้ ผมเป็นหนุ่มหน้าอ่อนอันดับหนึ่งของพี่คิดหรือยังครับ
I mean, I feel like he deserves it. Whether or not he is brave enough to say it is a different question.
พี่พูดว่าอะไรอะผมไม่ได้ยินเลย
Oh no. Oh no, that was cute. Okay, I'm assuming this is still part of episode 8. Crap. Yeah. Oh! His manager? With who? I'm hoping his manager was just playing the double game in terms of being like, okay, they're gonna sell it to someone, so let us be that someone so we can safeguard it. I'm hoping that's the case and not that there's anything nefarious going on. Okay, so that is the end of the episode, and that was great. I almost want to say that might be my favorite episode, but the emotions from the previous episode was just so good. So I don't know. It was just really sad seeing that element of celebrities' lives explored, but at the same time, really good to see how Jin supported Akin through that and kind of getting to see that side of the reality, because it's one that I don't think people are oblivious to, but it you know, it does seem to be quite a bit more intense than what is usually showcased in Western Hollywood, especially these days, I don't feel like the intensity levels for celebrities in Hollywood are at least publicly publicized to be that bad. I remember way back, when I was young, it was pretty terrible. People would be seriously harassed, and I think one of the child stars even had a guy commit suicide in front of their house or something like that. Don't quote me on it. But yeah, so there definitely is a trend where fans will overstep their boundaries by so much. And I don't think they overdid it in terms of the things that this fan was willing to do. It all felt very believable and unfortunately not uncommon. So yeah, I appreciate that they explored that part of it, and getting to see the growth of Akin and Jin's relationship kind of throughout it was just nice. I don't know, there was something very wholesome to me about how they interacted throughout all this, and seeing Akin have that affirmation of it's okay to rely on someone during a time like that, because up until this point we have really seen that Akin was not used to having anyone that he could emotionally rely on while he was in acting. And I think that I differentiate it as emotionally because obviously he has his team and he can rely on them in that sense, but he struck me as a very lonely person from the first episode onward. So getting to see him now be emotionally supported in the times when he needs it most, I just really appreciate. And obviously we did already see that with the incident with Johnny, but getting to see that with something that is a little bit more typical of the industry and not as intense was just really nice. I just really appreciated it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought, and otherwise I'll see you in the next one. Bye.